Elon Musk is known for his audacity. He dreams big and takes risks. From electric cars to space exploration, he has disrupted industries and captivated the public imagination. Yet, in recent years, Musk has ventured into a new arena: politics. His foray has been marked by the same boldness and controversy that characterize his business ventures. However, unlike his technological pursuits, Musk's political endeavors have yielded mixed results, raising questions about their impact on his companies and his own standing. Musk's political activities have become increasingly overt and at times intertwined with his business decisions. From his public pronouncements on Twitter to his financial support for certain candidates, Musk has demonstrated a willingness to use his platform and resources to advance his political views. This approach has earned him both praise and criticism, further polarizing an already divided public. Musk's critics argue that his political activism is a distraction from his company's core missions and could ultimately harm their long-term prospects. They point to the potential for alienating customers and investors who disagree with his views, as well as the risk of government retaliation or regulation. On the other hand, Musk's supporters contend that his outspokenness is refreshing and that his willingness to challenge the status quo is essential for driving progress. One of Musk's most notable political engagements was his involvement in the 2025 Wisconsin Supreme Court election. Musk poured significant resources into supporting the conservative candidate, hoping to influence the outcome of this pivotal race. His investment, estimated at $20 million, was unprecedented for a state judicial election. This level of spending underscored Musk's determination to leverage his wealth for political influence. Despite Musk's substantial financial contributions and vocal support, the conservative candidate suffered a decisive defeat. This loss raised questions about the effectiveness of Musk's political maneuvering and highlighted the limits of his influence even with his vast wealth. The outcome of the Wisconsin election suggested that Musk's political endorsements might not carry the weight he had anticipated. The defeat in Wisconsin followed a pattern of waning political influence for Musk. Earlier attempts to sway public opinion and political outcomes had also yielded mixed results. This string of setbacks indicated that Musk's political capital might be diminishing. It also raised questions about whether his forays into politics were having the desired effect. Musk's open support for Donald Trump in the 2024 presidential election proved to be a particularly polarizing move. Musk's endorsement of Trump, a figure who elicits strong reactions from both sides of the political spectrum, alienated a segment of Tesla's customer base. Musk's alignment with Trump put him at odds with the values of many Tesla owners, who tend to lean liberal and prioritize issues like climate change and social justice. Musk's support for Trump appeared to stem from a shared belief in disruptive innovation and a disdain for government regulation. However, the alliance also brought into focus the inherent contradictions in Musk's public persona. While Tesla positions itself as a champion for sustainability and a greener future, Trump's environmental policies were often seen as detrimental to those goals. The fallout from Musk's Trump endorsement was swift and significant. A study conducted by Northeastern Global News revealed a sharp decline in Tesla's brand perception among Democratic voters. This erosion of support among a key demographic had tangible consequences for Tesla's bottom line. Musk's political stance did not just alienate potential customers, it also divided Tesla's existing customer base. The Northeastern Global News study showed a stark partisan split in Tesla ownership. While Republican support for the brand increased marginally, it was not enough to offset the substantial loss of support among Democrats. This polarization of Tesla's customer base presented a significant challenge for the company. The partisan divide extended beyond consumer sentiment. It also manifested in Tesla's sales figures. For the first time in over a decade, Tesla experienced a decline in sales. The 1.1% drop in 2024 was a stark reversal of the company's previous years of exponential growth. While various factors likely contributed to this decline, the impact of Musk's political activities could not be ignored. Musk's actions seemed to confirm the fears of those who warned against the dangers of alienating a portion of the customer base. The decline in sales served as a stark reminder that even the most innovative companies are not immune to the vagaries of the political landscape. Section 5. The Price of Polarization. The financial implications of Musk's political entanglements extended beyond Tesla's sales figures. The company's stock, once considered a Wall Street darling, experienced a significant downturn. Since its peak in December 2024, Tesla's stock value had plummeted by 50%. This dramatic decline reflected growing investor concern about the company's future prospects. While market volatility and broader economic factors certainly played a role in Tesla's stock decline, analysts pointed to Musk's political activities as a contributing factor. The uncertainty surrounding the company's brand perception and future sales growth made investors wary. The stock market, often a barometer of public sentiment, seemed to be reflecting the growing unease surrounding Musk's leadership. The decline in Tesla's stock price had tangible consequences for both the company and Musk himself. The drop in valuation impacted Tesla's ability to raise capital for future projects. Section 6. Partisan consumerism on the rise. The backlash against Musk's political activities highlighted a growing trend: partisan consumerism. Consumers, increasingly disillusioned with traditional political processes, were using their purchasing power to express their political beliefs. This trend was evident across various industries, as consumers actively supported brands that aligned with their values and boycotted those that did not. Musk's very public political stance, unusual for a corporate leader, made Tesla a target for partisan consumerism. His actions forced consumers to confront the political dimensions of their purchasing decisions. The resulting polarization of Tesla's customer base underscored the challenges of navigating the intersection of business and politics in an increasingly divided society. The trend of partisan consumerism presented a dilemma for business leaders. Remaining silent on political issues carried its own risks, potentially alienating consumers who demanded corporate accountability and social responsibility. Section 7. Legal troubles on the horizon. Adding to Musk's woes were accusations of non-payment from a canvasser who claimed to have worked for him during the 2024 election cycle. The details surrounding the accusations remained murky, but the allegations raised concerns about Musk's financial dealings and potential legal vulnerabilities. While the amount in question was relatively small, the optics of the situation reflected poorly on Musk's reputation. The accusations, if true, could lead to legal action against Musk. Even if the allegations proved unfounded, the negative publicity surrounding the case threatened to further damage Musk's public image. The situation served as a reminder that even the wealthiest and most powerful individuals are not above the law. The non-payment accusations, regardless of their merit, highlighted the potential for legal entanglements when business ventures intersect with political activities. The complexities of campaign finance laws and the potential for conflicts of interest created a minefield for even the most well-intentioned individuals. Section 8. The Entanglement of Business and Politics. Musk's experiences served as a cautionary tale about the perils of intertwining business and politics. His foray into the political arena had unintended consequences, impacting his companies, his personal wealth, and his public standing. The backlash against Musk's political activities demonstrated that even the most innovative and successful entrepreneurs are not immune to the forces of political polarization. The entanglement of business and politics presented a complex dilemma for modern CEOs. The traditional expectation was for business leaders to remain apolitical, focusing solely on maximizing shareholder value. However, the lines between business and politics had become increasingly blurred, with consumers demanding corporate social responsibility and holding companies accountable for their actions. The challenge for business leaders was to navigate this new landscape responsibly and ethically. Silence on important social and political issues carried its own risks, potentially alienating employees, customers, and investors. Yet, taking a public stance on controversial issues could lead to backlash and financial repercussions. Section 9. The Uncertain Future of Musk's Empire. As Musk navigated the fallout from his political engagements, the future of his business empire remained uncertain. The decline in Tesla's sales and stock value, coupled with the potential for legal troubles, raised questions about the long-term viability of his companies. Whether Musk could regain the trust of consumers and investors remained to be seen. Despite the challenges he faced, Elon Musk remained a visionary entrepreneur with a remarkable track record of innovation. However, his recent experiences served as a stark reminder that even the most brilliant minds are not immune to the complexities of politics and the court of public opinion. Only time would tell how Musk would navigate these turbulent waters, and whether his empire could weather the storm.